I know you guys are no fans of LastPass. I've been using LastPass for about 5 years now, and I've gotten used to the interface. It just works for me. My question, what is wrong with LastPass? Is there any urgency to change services from a security perspective? Which I think is a good question because a lot of people don't fully understand the scope of LastPass's issues.
It was a little while ago, so I tried to refresh my memory. LastPass has definitely had like a number of security, like actual security breaches. Like there was the recent one, and then there was one before that. It's uh, like a long pattern of poor security practices on LastPass's end that leads up to these. So like the latest one, issues with like their password hashing algorithm for like the master password. So like it was set to like security defaults that were way weaker than industry standard, like almost unbelievably like lower quality. It's just little things like that that really add up with LastPass to present like a pretty big problem with using it. So yeah, it's just really hard to recommend, I think.
Right. It doesn't have a good track record because even before all of the recent stuff in the last couple of years, there were already some things that were being thrown at LastPass for them not doing things properly. And what
Hmm.
really sends it home for me is I haven't heard of many other password managers out there that straight up led to people's vaults or master passwords getting hacked. That happened with LastPass. How do you feel about is LastPass still better than no password manager? It's
Um,
not even a comparison because I don't know why you would join LastPass over anything else. But if you're already in LastPass, is that better than no password manager? Do you think?
I mean, probably not, especially because the implication with no password manager is probably like reusing passwords or using weak passwords that you can remember and things like that. So like the threat for a lot of people is still going to be credential sharing much more so than like your password vault being hacked. In my mind, like high security products like password managers especially are kind of you can trust them once, and if that trust is broken, it's really hard to go back and trust them again. And LastPass has had at least two chances now with like high profile security incidents. So it's like it's just problematic behavior as a company from their end. It's I can't understand how I could tell people to use it,
Right.
right?
I'm in the same. I can't, in good faith, tell someone I recommend using LastPass. It is something that can keep you safe and secure. I'm on the same page. So that's what it comes down to. If you like it a lot, it's probably not the end of the world if you stick with it. But it could maybe take you like 10 minutes to switch over to something else,
Yeah,
like
and there's
Bitwarden.
so many free options, is what I would say. Like, there's no reason to switch other than not wanting to switch. But
Yeah,
like,
no reason not to
there's a lot of
switch.
free options that are also better because LastPass's free option is really crippled, in my opinion. Like, that you can only use it on either desktop or mobile, but not both, and stuff like that. So it doesn't even fulfill like basic password manager requirements for most people on their free plan.